These Pawn Star deals were worth so much more money. Hey guys, welcome back to Film Zone. The guys at Pawn Stars have the toughest task when it comes to haggling with sellers over the price of an item. While the crew will often make small deals, there's always a chance we can witness a much bigger deal being made in the thousands of dollars. In this video, we take a look at Pawn Star deals that could have been worth so much more. But before moving on with the video, why not consider subscribing to the channel? Turn on the bell for the latest notifications and updates. Don't miss out on another video. With that said, let's jump straight into today's video. Shekel of Tyre. In the season 7 episode called Shekel and Hyde, a seller shows up on the show with an antique-looking shekel of Tyre. These coins are unique since they were used in the Middle East during biblical times. Being aware of the potential value of the item, Rick decides to inspect the coin thoroughly. He noticed the coin had been cleaned, which tarnished the value. After much negotiation, Rick settled on a price of $1,600. This win was short-lived when an employee notifies Rick that the coin could have been stolen, suggesting that the $1,600 may have been spent in vain. Police track down the original owner of the coin, who reveals that the owner's insurer had already repaid him for the loss of the coin. This meant the pawn shop's purchase was legal and they were able to keep the treasure. 27-foot sailboat. Often, when Chum Lee is part of a deal, he gets into trouble with Rick, either because of the way he's acting or if it's from something he's purchased. In season 18, Chum Lee bought a 27-foot sailboat and managed to make Rick furious. This is because Rick has a problem with buying boats, mainly because they cost a lot in storage, maintenance, and transportation. Chum Lee actually went down to Lake Tahoe to check out the boat. During the negotiations, the seller asked for $7,000, but Chum Lee managed to bring the price down to just $3,500. This was a big deal considering the boat looked like it was worth at least $10,000. 1890 Hotchkiss Cannon. When Chuck rolled in with his 1890 Hotchkiss cannon, he was hoping for an explosive deal. When Rick asked his weapons expert the estimated price, the expert replied $40,000. Although the seller was pleased with the answer, he made the mistake of ending negotiations and revealed his expected price, which was around $30,000. Unsurprisingly, Rick agreed to $30,000 and the deal was sealed. But when the cannon actually fired, the value of the antique cannon actually rose in value. But with the deal already being finalized, the sale price was $30,000. However, it could have been worth so much more. Michelangelo's Pieta. A head bust might not be that interesting except for when it's the head bust of the Virgin Mary. People are intrigued. This gorgeous bust cast was one of 500 licensed and approved statues of Michelangelo's revered and religiously significant Pieta work, and so Chum Lee was understandably interested when the item was brought into the pawn shop in season 16. The seller put a price tag of $80,000 for the bust, but Chum Lee wasn't going that high, so he decided to make a counteroffer. The shop had 100 pounds of silver on inventory and was valued at approximately $2,400, so he agreed to trade the bronze bust for 100 pounds of silver. The deal was made and Chum Lee thought it was a good deal. The bust could be worth around $35,000 to $50,000, which means the pawn shop had a really amazing deal. H.R. Giger's art book. H.R. Giger is perhaps one of the most iconic figures in the entertainment industry, with his works often showing macabre scenes of humans and machines fused into hybrids that inspired a whole generation of film directors. It's also the reason why his artwork is so famous. Corey was surprised when a man brought in his art book to the shop. The book was signed and full of several graph designs for the aliens in the Aliens film. Corey decided to call in his signature expert to determine whether the signature was indeed authentic. Turns out it was completely genuine. The signature was also the only thing that gave the book value. He therefore estimated the price to be at $1,200. After some negotiation, Corey brought down the price to $500 and the seller accepted. This was a rare and fascinating item, and the price being so low, we can be confident that the shop has made a decent profit. These were the 5 deals that made the pawn shop owners some big profits. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.